Well, I'm definitely coming into this race in a different place than I've come into most of the Kona races I've come into before. It's just been a very different season for me. Beginning of the season was kind of on the rough side. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do for racing, but eased into it and just started kind of an adventure of a season, lots of traveling, and have gotten into a different mindset. And I think that's the biggest difference for me this year. Each year I've gained some experience, so that's great. I think just my knowledge of the course benefits me quite a bit. So I'm coming in with that confidence, and then obviously, you know, the confidence on the run, that does help. But we'll see what happens with that. I have done quite a bit of racing this year, so a bit more than I'm used to doing, but at the same time, I'm having an absolute blast down here this year. I don't feel quite as much stress as I usually feel. So I think that helps me quite a bit, is going into it a bit more relaxed and looking forward to the adventure of the day. I've been feeling great in the swim and on the bike, and my run feels good. It feels like it's been where it's been in the past. So, you know, that's kind of nice to have that confidence in my back pocket going into it. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having a really fun day and just kind of see, you know, be aggressive on the swim and be aggressive on the bike and just see where it all unfolds and just go with it and kind of, you know, really trying to stay in the moment and enjoy the fact that I got here this year, because it's been such a different year, and it was kind of one of those years where I just slipped in at the end, and I'm grateful for that and grateful for the opportunity to be able to race such a, you know, stacked field. So yeah, I've come to actually not necessarily listen to the time splits a lot. I do, you know, I hear them, but I'm working on just letting them come into my head and pass through my head, because there's not too much that I can do in terms of changing my abilities all of a sudden. You know, if I hear that I'm 35 minutes down, it's not like, oh, well, now I'll start to actually work. I didn't realize it was in the middle of a race. It's nothing like that, but you know, I don't panic as much as I used to. And I would expect that lead pack probably to go out pretty hard, because it has been pretty windy out on the Queen K and in Hawi, so I'm expecting that they'll try to get ahead of that a little bit and, you know, try to get ahead of when it gets a little bit more chaotic.